in pristine fashion. It'll be fantastic, truly. But
Absolutely.
thankfully, we've worked through technical difficulties, and we are in to our next match of DUMACHI versus GIZMO.
Just waiting on the results of Punk and Lushy. This is one that I really wanted to see. I wanted to see DUMACHI earlier. I was very curious as to who they were playing as they took down Punk way back in Winners Round 3. And seeing GIZMO once again, I don't want to miss out on what they do. They had an amazing run last week. I want to see more of the same. It's nice to have those little storylines start to build up. But right now, a little bit of damage, a little bit of pressure is going to start building up. It's DUMACHI trying to challenge GIZMO, the double high.
Look at the pressure.
It's been good on both sides. GIZMO had their turn early on, but it's been all DUMACHI since. Oh, and they call him out again. That super isn't quite going to kill, but it's going to cut him down to size. Nice.
Oh, a solid grab, you know. Melia grabs you, you grab her, all of a sudden she loses more health than you, and it's a good game. You gotta always remember that your reward is always going to be higher than these mixed characters.
That's what balances it out.
You might get hit. You might get hit 4 or 5 times. However, look at this damage right now. Amelia's losing 20% just like that.
Yeah. It's exactly what you need to do each and every time. You're not going to get as many openings because that character is built to open you up. So hit him hard.
Might as well whip it. Ooh, good flash kick.
This overhead block is still +4.
Trying to get any kind of pressure started, but Melia just dashing around the screen. Giovanna can't keep up with this pressure and the speed. Big damage for Melia real quick. Getting one more set up for the knockdown. Here we go.
We're just going to super. It's just enough. Hair car will put him down.
Delightful optimization. DUMACHI just making every hit count as a Melia player should. You can't let these stray hits just go. And that's what makes a strong Melia, Chip, any kind of character that has to really work for their hits. However, GIZMO just jump grab. Why not? Honestly, empty jump in this game is incredibly strong. You can bait grab, bait buttons, land with a button of your own, and all of a sudden, Billy's burst has been baited. It's a perfect for GIZMO to close out the first game.
Perfects in this game are a lot different than any other fighting game, which is weird to say, but just hear me out. You know, when you play SF, when you play, I mean, you don't see it in Dragon Ball, but when you play much more grounded fighters, you know, getting a perfect is a long, arduous journey. In Guilty, it's strong reads, it's good understanding of your opponent's character, and good understanding of your opponent as a whole, and that's why we're seeing GIZMO able to mount such brutal offense here against DUMACHI. They're already on the bottom, like 3% of their health. They go with the +4 overhead, coming at him again, +4 once again. Are you gonna keep blocking? No, you're gonna jump!
Defense, all of this pressure too. I mean, if you take one bit of chip, you could die. You don't have enough health to take that.
Nope, look at the tension. Go hard.
Another hit.
Tapped up.
Huge wall break. This is where it gets incredibly even. One grab, one tap in the air. Whoa! But the disc, oh my goodness, it dashes up and does it. You know what? Why not? You have meters. Do anything you want.
2% was too much health left. DUMACHI brings it back from the depths. As GIZMO just couldn't find the tap.
Entertaining, to say the least. I mean, the match between these two kinds of players, the GIZMO just trying to run that really clean neutral and just pressure as much as possible in the corner here, as you can see, but DUMACHI just dashing right out. You know what? Gotta challenge at some point, but he can't quite escape. Giovanna's buttons are too strong to grab into red RC, and that'll be a wrap into super overdrive.
I love the call to just let him hang there for a little bit. You go for the super, so just in case they want to go for some crazy hero burst, there's no reason that DUMACHI should have. But in case they do, you still catch them. And it's going to be an early burst, but it's full tension.
Yep.
That's cool for Gio. She loves that. 10% on both sides of the point.
Yeah, I mean, Gio does get that health, damage, speed boost, I believe, as well.
I could not tell you on that one, but I know it's 5% and 5%. Oh, it doesn't matter. GIZMO's already put him in the ground.
Just all the pressure.
Oh man, but it's 5%, 5% at halfway through on the attack and defensive side of things, and then it's 10-10. And at the 10-10, you get the health, or at least the base defense. You don't get the guts, but you get the base defense of the 10.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to break, especially as Melia. Big burst immediately. You know what? Hold that lead if you can. Get a good hit. Melia will explode.
Like, even boy, that could have been it.
Giovanna had lower health for a second. She's still in the lead. The guts changes a lot about the kind of interaction players can have in this game, and that's a huge hit. Big burst. DUMACHI gotta stay alive for this round, trying to make it count. Anything can happen. Are you
I don't think he's pushing the
blocking?
button. Big punish. Minus 36, I believe, on that move, and it's still not going to be a full conversion, but it'll pop him up into the wall. You're not going to get the proper drag down. That might have been a call for a reset, but I don't see why you would when you can just get the positive bonus. Throws him. One touch. That's all we need, and it's going to be enough for wall breaks. Gets him.
DUMACHI making that burst count. You know, sometimes when you're doing a burst like that and you're already low health, you think, you know what, if I lose this, it's going to be a big problem. But when it works out like that, all of a sudden, you're in a huge advantageous position.
Big problem to just big brain.
It's a gamble. A lot of Guilty Gear is a big gamble. Like that dash forward grab, that can get punished pretty easily. Good, yo, YRC. Get out. You don't want to deal with that melee pressure whatsoever. But Giovanna's got just the same thing. Good dash and grab.
+4, keep it going. There's the throw. Say goodnight.
It's just too much. It's not like Melia has a reliable or actual standard DP aside from her winger, right?
And that's not exactly something you want to just be tossing out recklessly. It's going to cost you dearly if they end up blocking it.
Especially with no health like Melia. I mean, all of a sudden you're getting empty grabbed again and again. You're losing 40% off of it. You gotta burst. This is the last round. Gotta use it at some point. Plus frames, getting pressured. You can't escape.
Oh, that shouldn't be it. But this reset
Another
will do it. I think that was just on the fringe. Like, that was just enough damage. GIZMO gets it done. Doesn't need to dip into any extra games. We go 3 and we go home. As GIZMO just clears them out. Not able to have the same performance that they did against Punk earlier in this bracket. But DUMACHI, it's still a brilliant run. They'll cut themselves down in 15th, or 15th. Hold on, that's not a place. 13th. They'll go out in 13th, and it's hard to be too upset with that. It's an impressive position to reach.
Yeah.